Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to look at understanding the child's mind, how children think and learn. As part of the mentoring and counseling series of videos, this is a second session which I'm going to address. My name is Dr. C.V. Nageshwara. Understanding the child's mind, how children think and learn. Hello, everyone. Have you ever wondered why some children are so curious while others hesitate to ask questions? Why one child remembers things quickly and another struggles even after trying hard? The answer is it lies not in the talent but in understanding how the child's mind works. Today's session is all about discovering how students think, learn, and grow, and how parents can help in that beautiful process. It's a story time, the parrot and the puzzle. Let me take a moment and just narrate a small story to all of you. A child once told me, "Sir, I remember video game levels better than my school lessons." I asked, "Why do you think that is?" He replied, "Because the game excites me and I want to win." You see, it's not that children don't have good memory. It's about what captures their attention and emotionally engages them. Just like that, parrot in a cage may learn to say a few words, but a free parrot learns to survive, adapt, and fly. Children too learn more in freedom, safety, and excitement. How the children learn super brain. See, what we have to understand is that how children learn. So it is a super brain of the child. Especially between ages 10 to 17, the children have a brain that is like wet cement. Whatever impressions we make at that stage, at that age, with love or with fear, will stay for a long time. Their brain absorbs images and stories faster than plain text. The brain absorbs repetition done in a fun way. The brain absorbs encouragement more than scolding. It absorbs, and most importantly, they learn best when they feel safe. So, parents, if your child says, we often hear, even I am a parent, I forgot. So, let us not be quick to call it laziness. Instead, we can pose a question or we can ask them, what's distracting or upsetting you? He will open up. See, small quote, a stressed mind cannot learn. Thought plus emotion is what is known as memory. Do you know what controls how well a student learns? It's not just their brain, it's their emotions. Yeah, I repeat, what is controlling how well a student learns? It is not their brain, but it's their emotions. When a child feels fear, pressure, or comparison, see, actually, the emotional connect, when a child feels fear, pressure, or comparison, the emotional brain takes over, blocking focus and memory. But when they feel safe, supported, and confident, the thinking brain opens up. The brain is like a garden. If emotions are the soil, learning is a seed. No matter how good the seed is, it won't grow in a dry or rocky soil. Of course, we understand better as adults. Now comes the next part, the mistakes we adults often make mistakes. What are they? See, let me share some common parenting and teaching mistakes. See, I am also trying to address some issues about the mentoring and counseling. But I don't have any other choice rather than giving you the information in terms of the PowerPoint presentation as well as the text, right? But without realizing we are making such mistakes. What are they? See, number one, the mistakes comparing with others. Of course, we regularly in every family we hear this. What is the next mistake? Saying, don't ask silly questions. The other one is shouting during study time. Over focus on marks. See, we make a mistake that you should get, we are only focusing on the marks rather than the process of the learning. So, what happens? Why it hurts? We said mistake, right? When we say something is a mistake, that means it is hurting somebody, right? Comparing with others, it lowers the self worth. Saying don't ask silly questions, it kills the curiosity. Shouting during the study time, that means, you're not doing like that. You're not studying this way. You're not studying that way. It starts creating fear. Over focus on marks, of course, it adds pressure to the child's brain. What to try instead of what? Instead means, suppose say mistake. We said something is a mistake, comparing with others. So what we can say, we can do instead, compare with their own past progress. Suppose say previously they got around, suppose say 18 out of 25 marks, and now they got about 19 out of 25 marks. That means there is an improvement of 1 mark. That is a wonderful journey of learning or the progress. Don't ask silly questions. This was the second mistake what we are making, and instead of that, we can try encourage all questions. Whatever the child is asking, you keep on encouraging them so that they, rather than memorizing something, they will register. They will try to register the things in that mind. Shouting during the study time, then what? We should actually control ourselves and say, use calm voice, take breaks. Over focus on the marks and instead focus on effort, interest, and progress. So that is where a particular good parent can do as a mentor and a counselor. Let's be gentle with their minds. What is the key takeaway in this particular session of mentoring and counseling? What are the tasks? When I say tasks, obviously I am trying to actually put the task for both parent as well as the children. Even I put myself as in a role of the parent. For parents, let's tonight, start from tonight, spend 10 minutes with your child and ask, what was the happiest moment of your school day? What is one thing you wish teachers or parents understood better? Probably your child have given a wonderful answer, then, and the teacher appreciated. And when they come home, they expect you to ask them. And then just listen, no correction, no judgment. Again, again, this word is a golden, these are the golden words. Whatever they say, just we should listen. There is no correction or no judgment. I repeat the questions, what was the happiest moment of your school day? What is one thing you wish teachers or parents understood better? Of course, the task for the students. Say take a notebook, start writing every day 3 things you love learning. Or per week, suppose say weekly once you sit and write what are the 3 things you love learning. 2 ways you remember best, like reading, watching, or teaching someone. In what way you are trying to remembering things better? I think that makes studying hard sometimes. See, what you should write? You should write three things you love learning, two ways you remember the best, one thing that makes studying hard sometimes. You will discover more about your own mind than you thought. The closing message: the child's mind is not a bucket to be filled, but a lamp to be lit. Dear parents, when you understand how your child's mind works, you become their strongest guide. And dear students, when you learn how you learn, you become your own best mentor. Let's go together. Let's grow together with understanding, patience, and joy. Thank you very much for being patient in listening to my words, and hope this helps you in growing.